is if three lines whose equations are this, and this. So there are three lines equations and they are concurrent. So the first line is this one, second equation of a line is this one, and the third one is this one, right? And they are concurrent. So lines, when the lines are congruent, it means they are passing through a common point. Okay, whatever the lines, two or more lines, when passing through the same point, that are concurrent lines. Now what we have to show, we have to show this whole is equals to 0. This whole is equals to 0. If you will see in this portion, there is no x and y. It means we are going to eliminate x and y. And please remember one thing, when the lines are concurrent, we use, when the lines are intersecting, basically, we use elimination method or substitution method to work out for the value of x and y, right? So let's understand everyone. So we have three equations. So y is equals to m1x plus c1, y is equals to m2x plus c2, and y is equals to m3x plus c3. So these are the three equations. So if I will solve first and second first, right? So y is equals to m1x plus c1 and y is equals to m2x plus c2. So because the coefficient is same, 1, 1. So we can directly cancel out, but we have to change the sign of the below equation because they're both signs are positive. So let's cancel them. So here you are left with m1x minus m2x. So I'm taking directly x common and directly I'm writing as this one. Okay. So when I write it, so it gives me what? It gives me, wait a minute, let me change the page. So it gives me m1, wait a minute, let me write it nicely. So x is equals to, I'm directly taking this to the another side, it will become negative, and because it is in multiply, so it's directly going division, right? So this is the first equation I got. When I solve the second and the third equation, so when I solved it, so directly I'm writing it here. When I solved it directly, okay, let me write, otherwise you will get confused. I have to change the sign because the y are positive. So it gives me m2 minus m3 x plus c2 minus c3. So x is equals to c2 minus c3 with the negative sign over m2 minus m3, right? From both the parts, I got the value of x, and we know that x value is exactly the same. That's why the lines are congruent, intersecting, right? So we just have to eliminate. So I'm equating the equation 1 and equation 2. So I'm equating their right hand side is equals to minus of c2 minus c3. Uh, I'm first opening the bracket, okay? So c1 plus c2 over m1 minus m2 is equals to minus c2 plus c3 over m2 minus m3. Now, how to solve it? Let's directly cross multiply. So it is not required now. So I'm doing it above, right? So I'm doing it here. So minus c1 plus c2 multiply m2 minus, sorry, m3, that is equals to minus c2 plus c3 m1 minus m, right? We directly multiply them. So I open the bracket first. Minus c1 multiply with m2 minus c1 multiply with minus m3. Then c2 multiply with m2 and c2 multiply with m3. Then c2 multiply with m1, c2 multiply with m2, c3 multiply with m1 and c3 multiply with m2. Now if you will see c2, m2, c2, m2 both are positive and they are on different sides. So they got cancelled out directly. So I'm taking, please understand this part everyone. This has m2 and this also has m2. I am taking this value to the left hand side. So directly I am taking m2 here. So it's minus c1 plus c3. Why c3? Because when this portion comes in the left hand side, will change its sign. So this is minus c1 plus c3. So I directly writing as the positive first and negative later. Then I have the value of c3. M3, sorry. This is m31 and where is m31? This is m31. So I'm directly, because they both have the same side, m3 common. So c1 minus c2. Now, this is with M1, this is with M1. I am directly taking it to the another side. So directly I am taking M1 common. So this will become positive. When go in the left hand side, this will become negative. So C2 minus C3. And here nothing left. So that is equals to 0. So all this you want to solve, right? So that's that, everyone.